Elliot Davis is talking with a healthcare organization that's been on the ground in the fight against COVID. It is seeing firsthand the explosion of new cases brought on by the Delta variant. Elliot shows us how they are hoping to reverse the trend. In tonight's You Paid For It.
This is one of the community vaccination centers in North St. Louis, hosted by Affinia Healthcare. Affinia has done most of the vaccinations in the city's minority areas hardest hit by COVID. Affinia, that gets government funding, operates about 3 remote sites a week, in addition to their permanent locations. So far, they've vaccinated 16,000 people. Here's Affinia's Senior Vice President, Dr. Kendra Holmes. What's the situation now as far as COVID?
We're in a very dire situation, Elliot. We're seeing the number of cases go up. We're seeing hospitalization go up as well.
What happened?
So basically, we need to see more people vaccinated. This, as we've heard people say, it is a pandemic of the unvaccinated. So when you see these large populations or communities where there's less than 30% of the population vaccinated, they're spread in those communities.
The numbers statewide are alarming. Back in March, there were 331 new cases a day statewide and a positivity rate of just 3%. Now that's exploded to 1,500 cases a day statewide with a positivity of 14.4%. What role is the Delta variant playing in this?
So the Delta variant really accounts for about up to 80% of the new cases of COVID-19.
How is it that the Delta variant has gotten such a hold?
So it's just basically viruses mutate. That's what viruses do. So if individuals are not vaccinated, they're vulnerable.
The ominous trend that started in outstate Missouri has arrived on the city's doorsteps. Back in March, the city was down to 13 new cases a day. Now that's grown to 41 cases daily. The positivity was at an acceptable 3% in March in the city. Now it's hitting 12%. Dr. Holmes says the picture is even worse in minority neighborhoods hardest hit by COVID, where the vaccination rates are dismally low. What would you say is the positivity rate in some of the most dire city areas?
Oh, in the most dire city areas, I'm sure we're at about 15 to 17% positivity, because you have to account for the fact that some individuals are not being tested. Testing has definitely decreased, so those rates are higher than reported.
On the positive side, Dr. Holmes did tell me that they're seeing more people coming in to get vaccinated. People fearful of becoming victims of the Delta variant. Of course, I'll stay up on this important issue. After all, you paid for it.